UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. And what a stunning setting we have for the third round of the Farmers Insurance Open, right here in La Jolla, California, and Torrey Pines. Luke Elvey alongside boothmate Rich Beam. As always, it's great to have you join us. On Rich, it's been a quality display by our featured player through the opening 2 rounds. How impressed have you been?
Well, this is where everything starts to get a little bit real for these players now, isn't it? 36-hole lead. You're sitting on that lead with just 36 to go, and you're the hunted. This is going to be fun.
We head down to the first hole. That's a big drive. And let's see what he can do here today. Great shot. He's setting up for his second shot. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is testing. A big right to left slope.
Ooh, not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Currently 15 under par for the event. Teeing off on the par 4 second now. Lovely effort, that.
John, give us a small update.
Hello, Luke. I am down here with Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 4th. And from here, it's about 165 yards to the pin.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Couldn't have drawn it up any better. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Well, she was a popular star in the amateur ranks, a college star as well, but she's quickly become a star in the women's game, hasn't she? Rose Zhang continues to shine out here on tour.
Making the transition from great amateur player to winning on the LPGA Tour, it's not. She makes it look seamless, which is absolutely not the case. And very few in the game are actually able to do that. And I think if you look in the history of it, only the greats are able to make that transition from amateur game to professional game and not be bothered by it at all. And she looks to be one of those players. I'm looking forward to seeing how her career progresses. She's going to be one of the greats.
And this one is for his par. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Currently in first position. Here we are at the 3rd.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find. What kind of rhythm is that? It must be tough falling out of bed every day with a rhythm like that.
This one is a fair distance here. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Big putt for par coming up. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is so long, I don't even have words for it. It's just long.
"13 feet to the hole." This is a good chance. Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey.
It was nice to see that go in, because it has been pretty darn ugly up to this point.
This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Very picturesque, this 4th hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 155.
Oh my, right by the hole.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Three feet to go here to the hole.
This for par.
And that puddle drop. Well done. Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one. To par 4, the 5th hole.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. It's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Good shot there, Beamer. Standing over his second shot. Outstanding approach shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
Just missing the birdie there. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. The 6th hole is a par 5.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Oh, well done. This is a fairly lengthy putt here. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
I've paced it out. It's 43 feet left.
This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. Oh, put the brakes on that one. That's got far too much speed. Time for a little bit of focus here. This is a lengthy putt. So close. It's just about 3 feet away. And that'll ensure he remains in first place. Time now to forget the horrors of the last and focus on this next tee shot.
This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. Players want to start it out at the fairway bunker down the left-hand side and just hit a gentle fade off of that. Second shot here is to an elevated green. Don't go long whatsoever here. That's when the barranca and the canyons come into play.
Not too sure that was, but that didn't even come close to resembling a golf swing.
Well, this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it?
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday. A little bit more difficult today.
A bit wild on approach there.
Airmailed the green with that approach. John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 9th.
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. He has this putt to save his par. Ooh. Putting for bogey here. Leading by 3 strokes now. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Opting for the 9-iron. This one's bunker bound. Here's a chance to get up and down from the green side bunker. Well, at least it's out of the sand, but some work to do here on the green. Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
Trying to save a par here.
And he's down there. You got to read?
An uphill left to righter. Starts off looking good.
That's disappointing.
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
Here's Rose Zhang. 5 shots off the lead. How close was that to going down? Okay, let's get back to the action. And this one will be for bogey. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Fortune favours the brave. Plenty of bravery here. Out comes the driver.
Luke, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
This is his second shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field.
Looks like this one might be in the bunker.
Oh, that's unlucky. The buried line, the bunker, doesn't get much harder. And that one has come out of the bunker and onto the green, but a long way away. Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. John, have you got a good read on this one?
Well, from here, it looks like the putt's going to go uphill, moving right to left.
A par putt awaits. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
I'd say this is about a 38-footer.
Might need to get the feel back on the putting green. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. And Rich, he's doing a lovely job out there, taking care of business.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. Yep, that shot safely on the green. Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity. John, what's the line on this putt?
And this one going left to right there, Luke.
Ooh, this is on a good line. This has got some intent. You beauty! What a putt! And after that hole, he'll move to 9 under for the event. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Yeah, and not a big target either. You got deep bunkers both left and right. You got a shelf up there top left. This is just a strong, difficult, lovely, if you like, par 3.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. This one looks like it's going left. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
He's standing over his 3rd shot. Currently leading by 3. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
For bogey.
That gets the job done. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. We've arrived at a par 4.
This is about as tough a hole as you're going to find anywhere on the planet. Prevailing wind coming right back into the players. You just have to step up and hit a solid tee shot to find the fairway. From there, you're going in with a mid to long iron, sometimes even a hybrid, to a green that sits just above you. Not a ton of movement, but enough from back right to front left to make you think.
Well, Rich, this looks like a familiar spot for this player.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Going with the 7. This one is from at least 30 feet out. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
That's a good looking putt, that.
Looking good.
Yes, sir. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Hole number 13 is a par 5.
This is one of the most interesting par 5s you'll ever play. If you hit a good tee shot, find the fairway, and you have the opportunity to reach, then happy days. But if you don't find the fairway or can't reach, now you've got to lay up into a low area where you're going to have a 3rd shot that's absolutely blind. This 3rd shot could be one of the most difficult 3rd shots on the PGA Tour, bar none.
1 win is good, but 2 wins would be great. Sitting at 9 under. And on the green now, but a bit of work left to do. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's looking at 20 foot. This will be a good putt to hole. Okay.
Looking to get it really close.
Yes, the putt drops. Beautiful. He's currently sitting in first place. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
This would be a great up and down. And that should secure the par on this one. Currently 10 under for the event. Well, let's get amongst this 15th hole.
As big as 12 was, Luke, this is almost twice the size, if you can imagine it, with a tiny landing area out there. This is possibly the meanest hole on this golf course. Not hardest, meanest. If you've walked off with par on this hole, job well done, my friend.
That's tiny. What happened there? This would be a great up and down. Didn't that look good for a long time? And he needs this to save par. Watch this one break.
No harm done. Nestled it up close.
Just a little bit of a misread right there. He's going to need to sink this next one, though, to limit the damage with the bogey.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey. Moving down the leaderboard after that hole. This hole is a par 3.
A long par 3, especially with multiple tee boxes that can be used Green is a little bit of boomerang shape, especially back left. That's when things get really tight. But I must say, this is a wonderfully, again, designed par 3 that makes you think an awful lot.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot, but some work to do, however. And this putt to move into a tie for first place. And he's down there. You got a read?
I'm down here, I've done the read, and this is a left-to-righter.
Looking good.
Starting to work its way towards the cup. Wow, what a putt. He finds himself in a share of the lead. On the tee now, the par 4 17th hole.
They moved this fairway to the left alongside the canyon a few years ago, which really enhanced the beauty, but also the fear of this hole. You have to challenge the left-hand side because the bunker down the right is really no good. From there, the green, it tilts from back to front, mostly with a really low section over there on the left-hand side. However, it still is a promising birdie opportunity.
And he's setting this one up from almost the same spot as yesterday on this hole.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 18th hole is a par 5.
I'd say this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward par 5s on the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
Oh, well played.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green. Opting to lay up on this one.
Right into the water on that one. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one is breaking left to right.
It's just about 3 feet away.
Well, this is a short putt, but it does move to the left.
And that is a bogey to finish his day. Well, that was certainly a tale of two nines, Rich, and well done for this player to fight through a sloppy start.
Well, that's what they had to do after that opening 9. It wasn't going to be pretty if they had the back 9 to match the front 9. Thankfully, they turned it around, got it back on the back 9. Hopefully, a better day ahead.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Well, it's that gorgeous meeting of surf and turf here at La Jolla, California. The final round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open is on now. Luke Elvey here, pleased to have you with us today. Looking at the leaderboard, and our leader is 11 under par. So we get things underway on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get into the action. Let's get down to the first hole. He's trying to make a move here and grab top spot on the leaderboard. Will he clinch the title? Time will tell. Okay, ball's in the air. Let's see how this round plays out. Ah, absolutely flushed. His second shot here. Quality shot, that one. Well, this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. Sitting at minus 11 overall. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Well, this should find the short grass. Time for the second shot here on the second hole. This one's for birdie. John, have you got a read on this one? What's it going to do?
This one's going pretty hard to the right.
This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
He's got this for his part.
Just a short putt remaining here. He's going along quite nicely in second place. Here we are at the third hole, a par 3.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
This might be a bit too much club.
This would be a great up and down from this spot.
from long range here. How's the line? Looking to knock it in. Yahtzee.
And it's worth taking another look at that one.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And he's moving up the leaderboard after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
I love this hole. Just take it out of those bunkers on the right-hand side and hit yourself a nice little baby draw. And from there, you have probably one of the coolest green complexes, I think, on the golf course. Really difficult to make birdie, and actually you're pretty happy making par. But I'm telling you what, sit there and enjoy the beauty of this hole. It's a doozy.
Well played, mate. Time for the second shot here at the 4th. Not a bad play, that one. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hello, Luke. I am down here with Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 5th.
Oh, this is a good-looking putt. She's hit this very nicely. Has it got enough pace? That was a nice putt. Had a good-looking line, plenty of speed, but just didn't drop. And back to the play, shall we? Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Yeah, just a slight break to the left on this putt.
It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Back-to-back birdies for this player.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. Let's go to hole number 5, and it's a par 4.
This is a difficult driving hole. Big, deep bunkers left and right that must be avoided. From there, the second shot plays a touch downhill green that tilts pretty good from left to right and back to front. This is a strong par 4. The harmony on that swing was awesome.
From about 130 yards here. Currently leading by 2. Good look at birdie here. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
It's looking like about a 32-footer.
This one's come off the blade pretty nicely. Yeah, that's well judged. He had the right line there. Easy par, that. As we head to the next, our leader is ahead by 2. Time to tee off at the 6th.
It's a nice reprieve, this par 5. Just a little bit dogleg from left to right. Keep it shy of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and almost every player will give it a go in 2. This is a 3-tiered green with a low area over on the left-hand side that sees a lot of action.
Coming up from the bunker. This one's heading towards the putting surface. Will it get there? Oh, good shot. Got a fair piece of that ball. We pick up our coverage at the 7th. Let's take a look at Rose Zhang, shall we?
The breeze is moving left to right up there.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here at the 7th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Nice recovery there.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Lovely tee shot here. Just take it out those bunkers on the left-hand side and hit yourself a little baby fade. From there, you've got a green that sits above you slightly and also chases away from you just a little bit, believe it or not. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Handy effort, that one. Playing this one about 130 yards out. This one looks to be heading towards the green. That was a beauty.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Seven feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Now 2 shots up after that one. We've arrived now at the par 3/8.
This green is not deep. It's wide. It's got a lot of movement from east to west, just not a lot of room north to south. You find the right section of this green, you could find yourself a nice little deuce.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Now to Rose Zhang. See if this is up, it could be in. Let's get back to it, shall we? Always nice to have a birdie putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going left to right.
Oh, that would have been nice to make. Well hold. Let's move on. As we check the standings, our leader has a 2-stroke advantage. On the tee of the par 5 9th.
Look, it's just a straight par 5, 615 yards. You got to hit a straight tee shot, a straight second shot, and hopefully hit a straight third shot. It can get challenging when they put the pin on the top left tier. That's when you can put a little too much spin on it and have it come chasing down to the front part of the green. That's no good.
Nicely done. He's setting up for his second shot. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. That should find the bunker.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 10th. Okay, out of the sand and is looking pretty good.
How about the quality of this shot? This might go in. Well, that'll set up a birdie bid, Rich. Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. Oh, that one almost went in the cup. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
That will drop and it will extend the lead. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Wow, that was just striped. This shot from the first cut of rough.
Birdied this hole yesterday, but totally different circumstances today.
That is a high quality shot. Got a lot of that one.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Yeah, this is a big swing of this one. So close to a birdie, but that'll be a par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. Time to tee off on the 11th.
Oh, this is just a mean little par 3, isn't it? Not a big target up there green-wise. You got deep bunkers right and left. You got a 2-tier green. It's a fun, good-looking par 3. That's really hard.
Opting for the 5-iron. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. John, have you got a read on this one?
I think this one's moving right to left.
So far, so good.
Yeah, nice mid-range birdie putt, that one. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Welcome to the par 4 12th hole.
This 12th hole is probably one of the toughest tee shots players will face out here. They know they have to hit a good tee shot, a long tee shot, to have any chance or hope of making birdie here. You miss it a little bit out to the right. The rough over there is horrific. You do find the fairway, though. You got a green that tilts from back right to front left, making the second shot so much more imperative to not get it above the hole. Second shot, leave below the hole at all costs.
And he's down there.
By my estimation, he's got around 170 here.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Oops, this one's headed for the rough.
Let's head over to the 13th. Here's Rose Zhang. Ooh, this might be hold. Setting up for his third shot. This next putt is for bogey. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to break to the right.
Well, this one's come out on a good line. Come on.
Oh, you did not.
He's looking to hold this now for a double bogey. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The par 5, 13th hole.
It's a very interesting hole. You know, miss those bunkers, put yourself in the fairway, but you've got this ravine that you have to hit over. It's a grass ravine, thankfully, so if you miss the fairway, you can lay up there. But going for this green, if you come up a little shy, you could find one of these 4 or 5 bunkers, both left and right, and then you've got a nearly impossible up and down from there. And again, a green that's got a section on the left and a section on the right. Very rarely do they put the pin in the middle. But boy, I'd tell you what, this is a really good, fun par 5 that you can make anywhere from 3 to 7.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And after that hole, he's ahead by just a solitary stroke. This hole here is a par 4.
Nice tee shot here. A little bit more room to the right than the players really feel like there is. However, that also brings a rough on the right-hand side into play, and you don't want to be there, especially with this green that's set right back against the canyon. It's a difficult second shot, almost an infinite edge pool look, if you will. You really have to bear down and make sure you have a good idea of your distance control on your second shot.
This shot from 120 yards. Currently in the lead by a shot. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent. $15 feet to the cup. And he's down there. You got to read.
There's a slope here, and it's going to go right to left on the slope.
Oh, what a putt. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole.
Why are the straightaway par 4s the hardest ones? We have another one right here. It's just straight away with the drive, nothing fancy about it. You find the fairway and you're left with another long iron second shot. You got a front right bunker that should see plenty of action. The one on the left, though, that's a big no-no spot, as this green does tilt pretty good from back to front.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, stop it. What a shot. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Quality golf continues now, 16 under par, heading down the stretch.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
This is underrated difficult. The green is big in size, but it plays awfully small because there's really small sections to this green: the front, the back right, and the top left. If you find the right section, job well done. If you don't, it's going to be a difficult two-putt, to say the least.
Standing over his second shot. Eight feet to the cup. And after that, now sitting at 16 under for the event. Now at the 17th hole.
You want to avoid the bunkers on the right, but in doing so, you bring the ravine on the left into play, don't you? Second shot, they'll play slightly uphill. There's two distinct sections, the left and the right here. A little bit of a spine that bisects this green. This is a really good, strong par 4. Par is a great score.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Huge tee shot there, Luke. What a display of power.
Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Putting for birdie.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
This one has eyes for the hole. Just building upon his advantage, he keeps making the important plays. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. Here we are on the last, and it's a par 5.
I'd say this is probably one of the, if you talk about risk reward par 5s on the PGA Tour, this has got to be up near the top of the list. You find the fairway, it's just begging you to go for it. You got the water fronting the green, and you have deep bunkers both right and left. But with the history of this hole, you got to go for it, don't you?
That dog will hunt.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
This is a 225-yard shot.
Going with the 3-iron. This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt goes downhill and breaks to the right.
Ooh. This putt to take home the title. Well, there you have it. There's your Farmers Insurance Open champion, and a great performance on a really tough track.
What a victory on this South golf course. This player winning the Farmers Insurance Open, surviving the South.
And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that calibre and to win the event, what a performance.
A match for the books, Luke. I'm just happy that I got to witness that and see that. What a rivalry it was in the lead up to this epic match, and they took down the hero. They come out on top of not just the rivalry, but also the event.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.